Now then, how are you? Welcome to Super Sunday. Last week was an absolute beast, and the most pleasing thing about it was 87% of last week's customers were returning customers, so we have to be doing something right. We've got a cracking spread for you, some lovely Yorkshire beef, some new cuts. I'm going to take you right through the process now. We just need 5 minutes of your time to put some quality meat in your fridge. Let's get cracking. As normal, we've got the 250 gram limousine sirloins. Beautiful, we never let us down. They're 4 for £15. 4 for 15 quid on your 250 gram limousine sirloins. Now these are some of the pretty special and pretty niche to me. These are what we used to pride ourselves on down when I worked in Leeds Market. These are Hereford rib steaks. So basically, it's a set of ribs that are sliced through. Before there were ribeye steaks, the ribeye is just the centre of it. We used to sell them like this all day long. Rib steaks, good old-fashioned, on the bone. People call them wing rib steaks, steak chops, whatever you want. The guy who taught me how to do this job, this fella here, Eddie, he used to pride himself on them. There's one there right outside of his head. And I wasn't allowed to cut these until I were about, 17. And if I made a miscut, that were it. You had to take it home for your tea. But they're on special offer. They're only $9.99 each. As you can see, that's 800 grams. Nice little bit of fat in it. A really, really top quality steak. If you fancy two, I'll do you 2 for 18. But them steaks will be absolute. If you like a bit of taste and flavour to your meat, try the rib steak. Bit of quality. We're going to call it the Eddie B rib steak. You'll be proud of that. Normal ribeye steaks, 3 for 15. Again, 250 gram minimum, beautiful. The same thing made into the Weeping Tiger with the red chili glaze and garlic butter floret, one of those best sellers. $5 a piece, obviously $3.15, whatever you want to call it, but they sell like hotcakes. They're a real winner then. We're thinking about trademarking them. A few restaurants taking them, getting them on menu, bit of quality. We've got some Chateaubriands. Minimum $495, that one. So minimum $450, £12.50 each. We've got some 300 gram fillet steaks, centre cuts at £6.50, a little bit thicker, restaurant quality, good quality steaks, $6.50 on them. The good old steak Canadians, extra thin, proper, they are really, really taking off. I didn't think they'd sell like they would, but they are really, really taking off. So $12.50, you get 1.2 kilos in there. Just show it to the pan, make the best steak sandwiches you'll ever see in your life. I've got some really, really special Hereford cross limousine female, so it's a heifer. These have been found by David Goldthorpe. David Goldthorpe's a guy up near Emily Moor Mast in Yorkshire, an absolute legend of the game. From farming them, he's got his own slaughterhouse, he's got butcher shops too. He's a real good guy, a maiden of the job, somebody I really look up to. And what you're going to get out of these is the sirloin rib steaks at $12.50. They'll be minimum 800 grams. And then out of here, you're going to get your T-bone steaks. They'll be minimum 800 grams. They'll be costing $14.99. And then out of the rump, we'll be slicing the rump into £3 lots, £3 in weight for 15 quid. But they're off really top quality. Look at them. This is how they're cut. I asked him, can we get a few out of us? We like working with these local farmers. He's tretters with them, and they'll be absolute quality. So be looking out for the Hereford cross limousine, heifer, T-bone, sirloin rib and rump steaks. They'll be absolutely exquisite. Do not miss out on them if you fancy a bit of something different. Belgian blue sirloin steaks, whoppers, massive animals. Minimum 300 grams, $7.99 a steak. Coming off a meat like that and like this, that's a Belgian blue. Quality. Aged down. These have been farmed by Robert Pearson. Good family of the Pearson family. Everyone knows them around Yorkshire. Renowned for breeding top quality beast. So we've got some cracking steak for you. We've got back on with the lamb fillets. They were a sensation last week. Managed to steal a few more. 3 for a tenner. That is just pure lamb fillet. Nothing. Should take no cooking whatsoever. Got some cracking comments for them from last week. Really, really, really exquisite piece of meat. I know there were a fair few restaurants bought them last week, so I mean, it's not often people buy 40 of them. So, unless they're having lamb every single night a week. But yeah, they went down well. I've got some 8-bone French trimmed racks of lamb like that. Absolutely spot on. Again, restaurant quality. If restaurants want to buy them, they can, but at the same price as I charge my customers. Beautiful pieces of meat. A really, really fair price at $9.99 per rack, that being one. But you see they're all French trimmed, top quality. Just sear them off in pan, maybe finish them off in oven if you want. But yeah, again, that's what it's about. It's not a race to the bottom. This show on a Sunday is about giving you some top quality meat delivered to your door. We want to be a local butcher nationwide. If you don't use a local butcher, give us a chance. If you are using your local butcher, stay where you are. That man will need, want and respect your business. But if you don't use a butcher, why don't you give me a try? We've got some cracking stuff for you, some locally sourced stuff, some good bargains too. Keep watching the show, it's going to be a great sale today. Lamb steaks. So we're doing 5 lamb steaks for a tenner today. They're a bit of a special offer, minted or plain. Barnsley chops, which is the centre. That's this bit here. Coming down the centre at the back. Barnsley chops, sliced through, so you get your fillet, you get your sirloin, all doubled up like a double chop. Beautiful. We're doing 3 for 12 quid. Bit of a special offer for you this week. I've got some lamb rumps, just an individual lamb off Yorkshire lambs, top quality at $6.99 a piece. Gammon steaks, giant gammon steaks, a special offer, 4 for £10. You don't need so many chips and eggs with them, although us in Yorkshire will flatten 3 or 4 slices of Warburtons with a pat to go with it. But 4 for £10 on your gammon steaks. Your 2 for 1 deal this week is the dressed turkey crowns. You're getting 2 for a tenner on them, £10 each, 2 for a tenner. And your checkout deal is a £5 pack of catering bacon, smoked or plain, whichever you like. Just for spending 100 quid, you can have that on me. We've got tomahawk pork chops, beautiful, off Yorkshire pigs, look at them, beautiful gilts. And they're 5 for a tenner this week, so try them out, really good quality. This Yorkshire farm gear is really taking us to another level. We've got some really nice customers, and it's nice to work with some local people too. I've got this week some really, really, really good quality, thick meated beef short ribs. You get 6 for a tenner. They'll come packed like this in my new packing machine, skin packed, so if you go for the barbecue, it'll really soak in there. We've got them in smoky barbecue or plain. Just do them in slow cooker, put them in at morning, get them out at night, they'll just fall off at bone. Or if you're a real pro, get them smoked, see what you can do. 6 beef short ribs for a tenner. If you want, I've got them in racks too. Really good quality, ultra tender racks. You get 1, 2, 3 bones on them, thicker meat, $7.99 for a full rack. See what you think. There's 2 in there, that being 2. $7.99 on them. We've got Hunter's chicken and the garlic Kebabs, which we have every week. We don't take them off. We've got people hooked on them. Chicken fillet, 10 for a tenner. Plain, lemon pepper or smoky barbecue. If you want to go on all the lot, 1, 2, 3. You get 30 for 25, bit of a deal for you. Pork steaks, we've got 6 for a £5 on plain or Chinese. If you want 18, we'll do you 18 for a tenner. We've got pork pockets. This one's got stuffing and pork and apple, sage and onion stuffing inside it. That's a pork loin pocketed out, stuffed in. Do it like a little mini roast on your thing. I've got the same thing with tomato and basil and cheddar cheese in. Whichever way you like, they're $3.99 each, bit of niche for you. Stir fries, we've gone with fillet steak in black bean sauce, £3 for a tenner, or we've gone for a good old Chinese style chicken, £4 in weight for a tenner. So it's either on your Chinese or your black bean stir fries this week, piece of pea. Right, we've got a wing and rib deal for you. Now this is new, bit of quality with my new packing machine. Look how that skins up like that. Beautiful, keeps all that marination inside. It goes further into meat, quality. So you've got peri peri chicken wings, Chinese style chicken wings or salt and pepper chicken wings. You get £3 in weight of wings and a rack of ribs, so you can have a wing and rib combo night. You know that night when you're struggling, want to have for tea? There you go, kids are breaking up soon. You get a rack of ribs and £3 in weight of wings for a tenner. Pick which you want, the selection will be there for you. Just a bit of something different. We come up with stuff every single week on this. Limited numbers on them, so when they're gone, and when they're gone, we've none. But we'll keep trying for you every single week, no matter what. Whole brisket, we've got 1.5 kilo joints of brisket at $12.50. They're down a little bit. We've got some legs of lamb at $12.50, half legs of lamb. We've got half loins of pork at a tenner. Now I've got Hereford quality salmon cuts. This is how it cuts. Nice little bit of finisher fat on it. Really, really versatile, top quality roasting beef. We've got joints of it at a tenner. If you want to go on a full salmon cut, that being a full salmon cut, these are usually really expensive, but you can have a full salmon cut for 25 quid. We put them on midweek, they flew out. We've just got a little parcel of them, really, really good quality. We're working with some good suppliers at the minute who are wanting to look after us. So 25, or you can have a nice piece at a tenner, weighing just over a kilo. So that's how it cuts. You can have a joint at tenner or one at 25, your choice. Now, Yorkshire lamb, we've done a bit of something different with it. Now, let me get this right. This is shawarma Middle Eastern dry rub. Absolutely beautiful. It's got cumin in, paprika, garlic, spices. It's a dry rub shoulder. You'd put that in the oven nice and slow. You get the full shoulder for 20 quid. This is out of Yorkshire lambs like these that we bought at Boston Spa. Top quality, £20 for a full Yorkshire shoulder of lamb in the shawarma Middle Eastern dry rub. Bit of something different. You know, you don't have this. I want to suggest you have it with like veg. You'd have it with more like rice, couscous, some nice flatbreads, but cook it nice and slow. It'll just fall off at bone. I tried one. I was full after a full one as well, but it was nice. Really good quality. And then the signature Yorkshire leg of lamb at $29.99. We've just done it simple. Mixed herbs, garlic, rosemary. Job done. But that's a full Yorkshire leg of lamb, $29.99. Weather's going to be turning a little bit, so we had a bit of a focus. We've got barbecue, we've got a bit of everything for you on this sale. A bit for everybody. That's what Bennetts is about. Getting you back into some top quality meat. Stuffed belly pork joints, $7.50 a pop. Absolutely flew out. And look, this is how they'll come. Because of my new packaging machine. You see? I love it. Some people like new toys. I like new packaging machines. Simple as. Extra lean steak mince, £3 in weight for a tenner. The same thing diced, so that's that minced. Stewing steak, £3 in weight for a tenner. Extra lean braising steak, £3 in weight for a tenner. We've got Chinese salt and pepper and peri-peri wings, which is £4 in weight for a tenner. Half chickens, Nando's or garlic butter. Grand old Dukey York, when they're up, they're up, when they're down, they're down, and right, just a minute, they're right in the middle, the 3 for a £5. Back at 3 for £5, still a steal. Think of how much you'll pay for one in that massive restaurant that we're not allowed to call Nando's on this show, and you'll see, 3 for a £5 is a steal. Now we've got some pork topside steaks in this beautiful glaze, char siu barbecue glaze, or I've got it in a Korean glaze. Something different for you. You get 5 for a tenner, that being 5. 5 for 10, give them a try, just a bit of something different. Tandoori or tikka chicken quarters, 5 for a £5. We've got the meatballs, full sausage range, 3 for 10. We've got the Bennetts proper Donners, which we've gone with Jamaica jerk. We've gone with Alabama or salt and pepper, £5 each. But we've a bit of a special on them this week, just a little one. We keep them rolling out. We've got, if you want 3, one of each, you can have 3 for a tenner this week. How's that for you? Whole loins of pork, a special on them, $18.50. Whole fillet steaks at $29.99. We've got signature bacon at the normal price of 2 kilo for a tenner. We've got the tubs of chicken fillet at 20 quid. Now, with it being school holidays, I also got some whole or half hams. You know when kids are running in and wanting an ham sandwich every 2 minutes and using them little packets at about 3 quid? Try one of them. £22.50 for a whole, 15 for a half. You'll be amazed how much more you get for your money. And from here, I'm going to show you what we've done in burgers this week. So if kids are off, they're going to be nagging you for burgers too. So we've done £1/4 steak burgers, 8 for a tenner. I've done some steak and pepper burgers, steak and cracked pepper, 8 for a tenner. I've done the fillet steak burgers, fillet steak patties, the big ones them, 4 for a tenner. Big Ben's, 4 for a tenner. Or we've done some chili burgers at 8 for a tenner too. Absolutely red hot them. If you don't be giving them to kids, else you'll be spending a few quid on pop. So I think that, I've got some Yorkshire beef. Here, don't miss these. 2.5 kilo joints of Yorkshire beef out of pieces like this. Big top of beef on the end there. Beautiful quality. 2.5 kilos of premium quality Yorkshire beef. 20 quid this week for you, a bit of a special. So I think that concludes the sale. Be sure to try the Eddie B rib steaks. We've put a smashing flash on again. Every single week this club's growing, so I can't fault you on that. Keep telling all your mates. We keep bringing you quality, keep getting involved with butcher quality meat delivered to your door. It's the way forward. Thanks for listening to me, and crack on and have a great week. Take care.